Hello and welcome back to another Smoke Signal synopsis. Today we're looking at what stories are in the January 15th, 2023 edition of the Smoke Signals newspaper. If you would like to read these full stories, you can find them in the PDF version available at smokesignals.org or find them in the print edition available now. On the front page, we have 3 stories and an image. Under the image of Tribal Council member Kathleen George and Chairwoman Cheryl A. Kennedy with the new Oregon Governor Tina Kotek following her swearing-in ceremony held Monday, January 9th, we have a report on the General Council meeting where members were briefed on the Community Development Plan. That story continues on page 6. Back on the front page, the story on the left covers Tribal Council Chairwoman Cheryl A. Kennedy joined Oregon Public Broadcasting's talk show Think Out Loud on Thursday, January 5th to discuss the Grand Ronde Tribe's recent constitutional election that limits disenrollment. You can read more about that interview on page 5. The last story on the front page shares Tribal Elder Simone Auger joined Alaska Representative Mary Peltola's congressional staff. You can read more about that story continued on page 5 as well. Tribal Council held its first meeting of 2023 on Wednesday, January 11th, where they adopted a resolution to approve a grant to expand the new Indigenous Placekeeping Artist Fellowship. You can read more about that grant and other actions from that meeting on page 8. Kathleen George gave the keynote speech at the Clean Water Conference held at the World Forestry Center on Wednesday, January 11th. You can read more on what she touched on during that speech on page 9 or find a short video of that event on Smoke Signal's Facebook page and on our YouTube channel.
You may know that Coyote often shows us what not to do.
On page 11, we have a walking on announcement as well as a few other brief stories throughout the paper. Be sure to check those out for yourself. And that was your Smoke Signal synopsis. You can read the entire paper now online at smokesignals.org or in the print edition available now. I'm Kamaya, the social media digital journalist for Smoke Signals.